Okay, so today we're doing our fluffy pancake recipe. We have all the dry stuff together here, which is the sugar, flour, baking powder, and salt. Here we have our wet team, which is the seltzer, buttermilk, eggs, and vanilla. Okay, buttermilk should be clumpy. It's normal. Just make sure you shake up the container. So now I'm going to put the wet into the dry, and I'm going to mix it all together. Okay. Slowly incorporate. Okay. Put it on the sides. Make sure you get the stuff down. Get the sides right here. Make sure you have all the wet stuff in there. Okay. Okay, so here we are. Now this will start out good. This is the consistency we're looking for. Okay, now the most important thing that I want to talk about is our heat here. Okay, now these are very powerful. Now I don't want to see any smoking or anything like that, but you see the flame is very high on these burners. Okay, so we're gonna let this preheat a little bit. You want medium-low heat. That's too high. Okay, now when you're doing your pancakes, the first pancake sometimes is tricky, just like the first crepe. Now you should always use rubber spatulas with this. Okay, in this case I don't have rubber fish spatulas, but you could use this gently just to flip. I don't want to see any scraping with this. Okay, and after every pancake, when there's a little brown bit or something like that, just wipe it out with a paper towel and you put it into your side platter here. Okay, so as this is preheating, I'm going to take it off the heat just real quick, give it a little spray. That's it. Okay, I don't want to see people sitting here like you're spray painting on a subway car or something like that. Okay, so let's let this warm up a little bit. Okay, and remember, you got to play with the heat on and off as it gets hot. I don't want to see no smoking pancakes, no burnt edges, no black pancakes. Okay, everybody thinks pancakes are easy until you start messing them up. All right, so I'm gonna grab my batter. Okay. Okay, now that's the consistency like we said that we're looking for. If you like it thicker, that's fine. Okay, if you find it too thick, add some more seltzer water or some milk. So I'm going to use a blue handle scooper since I don't have one of those tools to make those perfect shapes. But if you use one that will scoop, and I'm just going to do one, you could do more than one at a time. Okay, and just put it right in the middle like this. And kind of use the back to form your circle. Okay. All right, like I said, you can do more than one at a time. You don't have to do just one, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 burners. Okay, you see all the way over here, all these burners. All right, don't fixate on just one, especially if it's a group of 4 people. Please don't just use one. Okay, so we're gonna let this go on our medium heat and just be patient. Okay, just wait. All right, so I got a closer shot here, and you can see it's starting to bubble and pulsate. Once you get majority of bubbles here, okay, it's ready to flip. Okay, you can do a little peaks, but you can still see it's very shiny. Okay, so the fact that it's still shiny is not ready. So let's come back to it in another second. All right, so I'm about satisfied. If you want to give it a little tap like this, will help. Okay, now as you can see, there's some brown bits here. Make sure you clean those off with your towel. Those brown bits will form black little crunchies, and they will go into your pancake, and it's very bad for presentation. All right, so I'm going to take this, like I said, gently. Or if you could finesse with this, that'd be even better. See, that's good. So I have enough fat in the pan to spray, okay? So I'm gonna go under you gently. I'm not scraping it, okay? And just getting a nice, perfect pancake ring right there, okay? So you can see it kind of puffing up a little more here, okay? So it's gonna be like that. And now the pancake is pretty much 95% cooked. Just gotta flip it just to finish off any rawness on that side, all right? So let's check it out. Once it starts sliding around, if it's stuck a little, remember, use this, don't scrape with the other spatula. And you can see it moving freely. Okay, now you can see here, it's got some nice poofiness. Okay, if you want to flip it again, you can see nice color there. That's what we're looking for, nice brown color, okay? Not like black, like the pan itself, okay? So now that I'm done with this guy, I'm gonna put him on my platter and then wipe out your pan for the next batch. Okay, and remember, play with the heat on and off. Okay, and this is what you should have. This is the color and the consistency you're looking for. Thank you. Enjoy.